We're making a high protein dessert using Greek yogurt. So I have 1 cup of Greek yogurt here. Make sure we get all of that out. I am using a full fat Greek yogurt, but you could use non-fat if you'd like. Now we're adding 3 tablespoons of a powdered sweetener. This is for everyone who does not like my cottage cheese recipes. That's why we're using Greek yogurt this time. This is the sweetener I used. It is a 0 sugar powdered sugar, but you could use regular powdered sugar as always, or whatever you would like as your sweetener. Now I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder to the bowl. That looks good. And now we're just gonna give this a good mix. I probably should have used a little bit bigger of a bowl, but we'll just mix carefully until it is fully combined. So this is going to be a healthy protein chocolate pudding. So I don't know about you guys, but I love chocolate pudding, but for me, sometimes it just has a little bit too much sugar, and it also doesn't fill me up because there's no protein in there, no healthy fats in there. So that is why I love making this high protein, low sugar, or in this case, it's actually sugar-free version of chocolate pudding. So mix this all together until it's completely combined. Just wiping up this extra chocolate. I'm one of those people who has to clean up after every step. Are you one of those people who has to clean up after every step, or do you wait till the end and just clean it all at once? Let me know in the comments. All right, now we have our chocolate pudding all mixed together. So I'm gonna stick this in the freezer and let it firm up for a bit. And then we have 2 more layers that go on top of this to make it the best chocolate pudding ever. No one will ever guess that it's actually healthier and high protein and has no sugar. So I'm gonna set this in the freezer and then we'll get back to it. All right, our chocolate pudding has been in the freezer for a little bit. So now I have some melted chocolate chips here that I'm just going to pour on top. You guys know, if you've seen my other videos, I love a chocolate shell. So that is what we are adding on top. So I'm just gonna gently kind of spread this around on top of our chocolate protein pudding. The chocolate does start to harden quickly because that pudding is a little bit frozen. So just be a little careful and gently spread while you're gently spreading it around. Now I'm just taking some flaky sea salt and putting it on top because I love my chocolate and sea salt. And then I'll just set this back in the freezer for a few minutes. Our high protein Greek yogurt chocolate pudding just came out of the freezer. I just set it back in the freezer for a couple of minutes to let the chocolate shell harden. So let's do my favorite part, breaking the chocolate shell. Look at how good that looks, you guys. Look at that perfect pudding texture. This is going to be so good. All right, I cannot wait to try this. It tastes like a chocolate frozen yogurt mixed with pudding. This is so good.